Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness channel. I am Mona Therese. And today we will have a gentle session. And as you know, gentle can sometimes be more powerful than a tough one. So again, take it easy, connect to your breath, and we will use today a chair. If you want to stand up or sit on the floor, you can do that as well. I will just show all the chair versions today. I recommend that you have 2 pillows and a towel if needed for support in the practice. Okay, so with that said, get your tools, your support, and close your eyes, either sitting on the floor or on a chair. If you sit on a chair, you can take a pillow and bring it behind you, so you have a nice back support if the chair don't give it to you. So you sit very relaxed and spine supported. So close the eyes. Breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. And as you breathe in, feel the abdomen expand. And then exhale, it contracts again. Inhale. Exhale. This deep abdominal breath can be very challenging for most people. Usually we breathe most in the upper and some to the ribcage, but to really come down into the deep breath in the abdomen, most of us don't really do. So let's practice. Inhale and exhale. And as you feel the abdomen expand, you feel the rib cage begin to open and the breath comes all the way up to the top of the lungs. And then as you exhale, the belly comes in again, the rib cage, and everything falls back into place. We call this the full yogic breath. Inhale, you can just hold your hand there and think there's a balloon and you're bringing air into it and it expands. And then exhale, the air go out of the balloon again. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Now, let's come down and lie on the floor. So, come on down and lie flat on your back. If you need, you can have a low folded towel or a little pillow underneath your head if you feel that is needed for your neck's comfortability. Now we are lying here. Again, feel the breath coming all the way down to the lower part of the belly, like a wave rising and falling. Then bend your knees and arms to the side, palms facing down. And we open the shoulder as you inhale, bring your arm over the head. If the arm goes to there, that's fine. Exhale down. If you can do more, inhale and bring the arm all the way down to the floor. But watch out you don't arch. Keep those ribs down and the spine neutral. Exhale. Inhale over the head. And exhale. Really emphasize your breath today. Inhale. Since we work with all these gentle movement of the body, you can take it almost like it was a breathing session. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. No arch. Relax your spine. And exhale. Now both arms comes up. Inhale. Here it can be a little more tricky to keep the neutral spine. And then exhale. Inhale over the head. And again, remember if it's to go here, that's fine. And then exhale. Only if you can, bring your hand all the way to the floor. Good, and exhale. Now if you have a blanket or a pillow or a towel under your head, take it away. Exhale, make a pelvic tilt. And then down. Exhale, pelvic tilt. And down. Exhale. And down. Make sure your neck is straight. Now, tilt the pelvic floor and vertebra for vertebra, peel it off the floor. And then exhale, down again. 2 more. Inhale, vertebra for vertebra, like you're massaging your spine. And then exhale, down again. Keep a gentle smile, enjoying the breath. And exhale. Now one more time, and we stay up. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, your arms over the head. Hold it there. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. We take another deep breath in. And now exhale, lengthen the spine and feel vertebra for vertebra coming all the way down. Exhale. Inhale, come up again. And exhale, down again. One more time. Inhale, lift it up. And now exhale, coming down. Take a deep breath. And exhale, your arms to the side. Now lift your right leg up. And if you need to, you can just have it resting there and then circle your ankle. You can hold underneath your knee or you can straighten the leg up. Now circle the ankle in, 2. So you draw a big circle with your big toe. Spread the toes out and curl them in. Now we go the other way. I told you so many times how important it is to move our ankles and our toes. And spread your toes. Since we lock them into shoes most of the day and they walk around, run around, some of them bicycles, so give them a little rest and stretch them out. Wonderful. Take it down and then we do the other side. Whatever you did, either it's here, up, or straight, circle it. 2, 3, 4, and the other way around. 1, 2, 3. And now flex and spread the toes and point them. Flex and point. Especially in our younger years, we forget that we have ankles, even wrists and fingers, and we just take it a little for granted that they just carry us around and then down. So you're never too young to do these exercises or too old. Now take your ankle up and take your arm in. If this is a stretch for you, then stay there. Or if you can, take your right arm in between your leg, hold under or hold over. If your head is up there, take a pillow or blanket under. I want you to keep your head and shoulders on the floor. Now we take some deep breath in, exhale it out, full inhalation, full exhalation. And we have one more deep breath. And now exhale, release it, and we take it to the other side. So you can be here, lift it up, hold under, or come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that gentle smile, enjoying your breath. And now exhale, release it. Take your foot down. And now turn over to your right side and gently come up. And some of you might want to just sit on the floor, but if you like, you can now choose to come up and sit on the chair. Okay, so sitting tall and just feel how it is to be upright after lying down for a while. Now inhale, take your arms up, interlock your hands and stretch up. Keep your shoulders down, so you don't want to lift your shoulders up. And then your ribs are in place so they're not protruding out. Lift from the back of the skull so chin is level with the floor. Full inhalation, full exhalation. And then stretch a little up to the left side, a little up to the right side, and then down. If you are in a chair, move forward just a little bit. Take your hands on the knee, either you're sitting on the floor or on the chair. And then we inhale to what we call cow, and then exhale round into cat. So into cow, and exhale to cat. Good. Inhale, arch, lift your chest up and forward, and exhale back. Inhale up, and exhale back. Inhale up, and exhale. We do 2 more. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Now lift it up, and now lean forward. If you're on the floor, just walk your hands forward, bring your head down towards your legs. And if you're on the chair, just let your body hang. Maybe the elbows can come to the floor, maybe not. But you can just have your hands on the floor. And now focus on breathing into your lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then gently we roll up again. And you can bring your hands to the knee and help yourself up and sit. Again, if you're on the floor, just take your hand over one knee and the other one behind you into the chest. On your chair, we just bring the arm over, sit up, and then look back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let me take 2 more deep breaths in. Feel the air coming all the way down to the lower part of your belly. And then exhale. And as the air comes to the belly, it rises up and expands the rib cage. And then exhale, come into the center. Now, if you're sitting on the floor and have cross-legged with, let's say, the right in front of the left, take the left in front of the right. Then inhale, lift yourself up again. And then exhale, coming forward and down. And let your head drop. Breathe in, breathe out. When we sit on the floor, we naturally usually put one leg in front, and it is always the right or the left. So it's good to shift it up just to align your body. And take 2 more deep breaths. Breathe into your lower back. And then slowly coming up. If you need it, you take your hands on your knee and push yourself up. Bring your feet in a little, take the hand on the opposite knee, and then the other comes over the chair. Lift your chest and gazing back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Full awareness of in-breath. Full awareness of out-breath. Keep a gentle smile. Breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Focus on the breath. And then we release it as we exhale and coming forward. Now, come on up and stand, and we can all stand up. Inhale, arms up. And exhale to the right side. Inhale up. And exhale. And if you can't stand up, and for various reasons, you can do this seated as well. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. One more time each side. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. And inhale up. Now take the arms down to the side. Now you can stand in front of the mat or wherever you are on the floor. We can use a chair, and I will show you both variations. So if you're choosing to use the chair, have it in front of you, like 1 foot in between. Then inhale, lift up, and exhale, hands to the chair. If you don't use the chair, hands to the floor, just lean down to the floor. Now step back on your right foot, step back on your left foot, and then let your chest come down. If you're on the floor, it will be what we call the downward dog position. And then again, breathe in. Wherever you are, lift up to the core of the belly, lift the front ribs up, broaden your shoulders, spread your toes, and gently lift up to your quadriceps muscles. If knees are bent, that's fine. If heels are up, that's fine. Do what you can. Breathe in, breathe out. There's never any force. We take one more deep breath in, exhale it out, and then inhale, coming up halfway. For you on the floor, step forward on the right foot, and then bend the right knee and rise up. So if you're on the chair, you just hold the chair and coming up. The back foot is diagonal, your hip is square. So you can stay here. If you can lift up all the way into the warrior one position. Full inhalation. Square the hip with the chair or the front of your room. Inhale deep. Exhale slowly. We take 2 more, breathe. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Take a deep breath. If you don't use a chair, just lift it up and work with your balance here. If you can take the chair and come up here. If you don't need the chair, you can just be with your arms in front of your head into what we call warrior 3. Or the hands can be together in front of your heart. And then exhale, take the foot down. Inhale, look up a little. And exhale, come all the way up. And exhale. Okay, let's do it again. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, either down to the floor or hands on the chair. Step back on the left, step back on the right. And we are either down there in the downward facing dog, or we are up on the chair. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Bring up the rib cage. Full breath in, full breath out. So first I will tell to you who are down in downward facing dog, look up, step forward, and then inhale, coming all the way up, either holding the chair there or bring your arms up. And if you still are here, step forward, look up, keep holding the chair or lift it up. So, depending on how flexible and open your hip are, you can have bigger space between your legs. And eventually we want to walk it down so we come into a 90-degree angle. That can be a little too much in the beginning, so therefore we will just stay here. But just so you know where we are working ourselves to. Wonderful. Inhale. Exhale your hands to the heart. Then lift it up. Find your balance. Maybe you just want to be here or hold the chair and just challenge yourself. If you can, lean forward and just find yourself into the warrior 3 position. And if that's too much, then just have your hands on the chair. Feel a little inner rotation. Press to the ball of the feet. Take 2 more. Lift up from the belly so we establish some core strength here. And then exhale, take the foot down. And then inhale, look up. And exhale. and then come on up. This time we will bend the knees and we lift it up into the chair pose. So either you're here or you have the hands to hold you. But make sure your knee don't go forward. You can also step back a little if needed. But your knee should be over the line of your toes. And if you're here, that's fine. As soon as you feel that you're becoming stronger, let it come down deeper and deeper into a 90 degree. And if you can lift your arms up. So wherever you are here, stay. And then we release. Good. Now, if you need it, take your towel and you can bring it around your ankle and then you grab it, or if you have a strap, then lift it up and we will have our quadriceps stretch. So bend the standing knee just a little, hold the chair or arms up. Make the pelvic tilt a little, then straighten the standing leg. Hold it there. If you can bring it back a little. And just feel the opening of your hip and your thigh. You can always press it back just a little, but don't arch. Keep that tailbone tucked under. Lift your chest. And if you feel that you have the balance, you can lift it up. Okay, and then we release. I apparently didn't have it. But that's okay. We cannot have it every time. And then take the towel underneath the other one if you need to, and make that little pelvic tilt and lift yourself up. If you need to have a little bend there in the standing leg, that's fine. So hold the chair, take your arm up. Steady gazing at a single point can help you to maintain a balance. Shoulders are relaxed. And then exhale, take it down and release. Now we will take the chair back here and come down and sit one more time. Sitting on the chair, and we take the legs out to the side. So the right foot point out and the left stretches out and point inward a little. This is a warrior 2 position. You can do this standing up, but if you feel you need support to go in deeper, feeling that outer rotation, sometimes it can be good to be on a chair. Even if we usually don't use a chair, it can help us to bring a deeper awareness into our hip. So either use a chair or no chair. Gaze over the tip of the fingers. Shoulders are rolled down and chest is open. Press to the outer edge of your feet. And then release your arms. If you stand up, straighten the leg. And then come into it again. And this time take your elbow to the knee and straighten your arm over the head. Open up your hip. And if you are standing, make sure that the knee is right over your heel so there is no pressure on your knee. And then inhale, coming up. And then we take the leg in and we move it over to the other side, straighten the leg out. And if you stand, you just straighten your leg and move over to the other side. So press to the outer edge, lift up. You don't want to have the knee hanging like that. Straighten it out, press to the outer edge of your foot and lift your hands up. Gaze over the tip of your fingers and breathe in deep. Exhale slowly. Here you can really work with that outer rotation when you sit down. If you're very tight, it can actually help to take the foot just a little more forward. But knee is straight. And then exhale, bring your elbow to the knee and take your arms over the head. Good. Spin your chest up, stretch out from your left side body, press to the outer edge of your right foot. Gaze to the hand if your neck allow it. So you don't want to hang. You extend and lengthen your spine. Align the vertebra. And then as you inhale, coming up, and take the knee in and out. If you stand up, feet are parallel. If you sit down, toes are out. Hands to the hip. Inhale, chest up. And from your hip, hinge forward. Bring your hands to the floor. And stay. Take another deep, lengthen to the spine. So if you stand up, this is what we are doing. And then exhale. Take your fingers so they point away from you. And then come on down. Walk them to the end of the room or the back of the chair. Shoulders up, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe into the back, into the side body. Never force yourself. Make sure you breathe in deep and exhale out slowly. Then walk your hands forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hands to the hip if you're standing, to the knee if you're seated. And then we lift ourselves up. Wonderful. Take your feet in. And if you're standing, stand with feet tall. And just stand for a moment. And feel being upright again. Feel ribcage expanding to the side, to the back, to the front. Feel how you lift up from the top of the head. Vertebra for vertebra. And then exhale. Good. Now we will all sit on the floor. And if you use the chair and would like to have the variation of the chair, just have it in front of your mat. So stretch your legs and bring it in. Hands behind you, lifting your chest. Inhale. This can be enough for some of us. If you sit like that and you can't come up, elevate yourself up on a pillow or a towel or a blanket, whatever you have, so your spine can be straight. Then inhale, exhale. If you can reach for the front of the chair and let your head drop a little. Then over time, as you become to be more open, you walk your hands forward and down. If you already are more open, maybe you can come down to the floor. And maybe you can interlock your hands or hold your wrist. And another option would be to take the towel and hold it as an extension. But I will do this variation today. So chest forward. Feel a little inner rotation from the top of the thigh that bring the big toes together, but the heels are still a little open. Full inhale, full exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, coming up. And take your hands behind you. Now bend your knees. Take your hip just a little forward. And then drop your knees to the side. And then lift yourself up. Now feel how that left hip comes up from the floor. And you look over your shoulder into the mermaid pose. Gazing back. Inhale. Exhale. And now come back into the center. Lift it up and down. Just drop the knee over to the other side. So the knee is now in the instep of your left foot. And you feel how your right hip comes up from the floor. You press to the floor. The other hand is just resting on the knee. But press to the floor and lift yourself up vertebra for vertebra. Gazing over the shoulder. Deepest breath in. Slowest breath out. Now coming into the center and lift it up and bring your feet together and sit tall. You can move further to the chair here, and then you can just rest your forehead on the chair. For you that don't use the chair, you just take your hands and then you come forward and drop your head as far down as possible. Sometimes it's nice to have the chair and then just rest and allow gravity to open up the hip. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. Take a couple more deep breaths in here. And just breathe into your lower back. Good. And then inhale coming up. And take your legs up on the chair. Move your hip a little further in. And if you don't use a chair, you can just have your legs resting on the floor. But sometimes it's really nice to elevate your legs up and feel the blood flowing down. Now if you are like me, don't have legs long enough as the chair, you can take a pillow, a blanket, something, and then just place it underneath your hip. Then you won't feel hanging. Plus it's actually nice to have that little lift of your hip as well. Now take your arms to the side and rock your shoulders down. Breathe in deep. Exhale out slowly. Feel how your ribcage just move with the breath like a gentle wave. Inhale. Exhale. Feel abdomen rise. Abdomen fall. Relax your eyeballs into the back of your heads. Release any tension around your eyes. Feel the distance between your teeth, allowing your jaw hinge to relax. Your lips are soft, maybe even into an internal gentle smile. Allow your shoulders to become heavy. Allow your hands to become heavy. Your hands heavy and relaxed. Your hips relax and feel the gentle wave of the breath, how your inhalation comes all the way down to the pelvic floor and then it releases again. Relax your toes and feel your heels touching the floor, heavy and relaxed. And then exhale, bend your right knee, left knee, and if you have a pillow like me under, just lift yourself up and gently bring your hip to the floor. Hug your knees into the chest, and we can all do that and rock a little side to side. and then over to the side. Wonderful. Now we come up and we will sit. So sit cross-legged, and when we sit, you can always support your knee with pillow, and you can come up and sit on the chair again. Okay. So sit for a moment to just feel the breath, allowing the inhalation, exhalation to take its full form all the way down to the belly. Sit for a moment to just feel the practice in your body. Feel the ability to just sit upright and breathe. And then you can open your eyes, and that was today's practice. Remember, all the sessions are in our library. I do different practice every day, and not every day, every Saturday. And hopefully that you all feel accommodated. Some are more vigorous, more strength, some are more flexibility. And like today, some of them are more gentle and meditative and focus on the breath. So keep coming to the practice and go back to your favorite episode when you need. I wish you well, and may you have a beautiful, wonderful weekend. Until next Saturday, thank you.